It's outrageous that the Justice Department is moving against Texas's photo ID law. Absolutely incredible. That's what we'll talk about at lunch today. Hope you're having a nice lunch. About 13 or 14 states have passed laws now requiring a photo ID in order to vote. And they're doing so in response to the massive amounts of voter fraud that have been discovered in recent elections, with wholesale voting twice, dead people voting, people who are not citizens, let alone not registered voting, illegal immigrants voting. And they're saying that you need a photo identification in order to vote. Now, the left has pushed back on that and saying that's in effect a poll tax because you have to pay money to the Motor Vehicles Bureau or pay money to the passport office to get a photo ID. So Texas set up a free photo ID system. Anybody that wants a photo ID can just go in and get one for free. And you'd think that that would solve the problem, but it hasn't. The Justice Department has ruled against the Texas law. What gives the Justice Department power to do that is the old Voting Rights Act that was passed in 1965 that identified southern states, and New York City, oddly enough, as being particularly likely to discriminate against minority voters. And as a result, it gave the Justice Department the power to intervene and override anything those states did that affected the franchise. And that law has been continuously reenacted and renewed, even though at this point there's no real evidence of any kind of voting discrimination, thank goodness, in the United States. So why did Holder do this? Well, they're obviously not going to carry Texas for the Democrats. That's not what it's about. What it's about is that he wants to send a signal to the Latino community, the Hispanic community, that says you are under threat, and blacks as well, that accuses the Republicans of racism and disenfranchising people and stopping them from voting. And it's designed to kindle an emotional response which would generate a higher turnout. And it's designed to stop states, which are swing states like Ohio and others, from passing voter ID laws. But that's just outrageous. What they should do is every single state should require that when anybody is registered to vote, they're automatically given a photo ID card for free, just like you get it when you get a motor vehicle license, a driver's license. So really, this is a foolproof method of avoiding voter fraud, and with Holder suing to stop it or overruling it unilaterally with Texas, he really is doing everything he can to encourage voter fraud. It's an odd position for the Justice Department to be taking. What does it mean for this election? Well, it means that we just better make sure that we sustain the voter ID laws in states that are not subject to the Voting Rights Act, and that we win them by a healthy enough margin so the other guys can't steal it. Thanks a lot. Have a nice lunch.